Okay guys, so today we're going to be going over creating a new environment. Me personally, I call it a rich environment. Okay, of course I'm going to be going over why it's important, what to do, and my personal experience. So let's get right to it. Okay, so the reason why it's important to create a new environment when it comes to self-improvement is because you need a new environment, a new area to grow. Because the previous place you had, the previous area, whatever you were doing previously, the situations that you're putting yourself in, that was not the right environment. That friend group was not the right environment. That girlfriend was not the right environment. Your family sometimes cannot be the right environment. And don't blame these people. Again, never blame anybody else for your destruction, okay? If you're broke, you're the only one to blame. So do not blame anybody else. You always make the final decision in your life. So that's why it's important to make a new environment. Because if you let somebody lead you down a path of destruction, that's on you. Do not blame that person. Me personally, I never blame anybody. I don't blame my family. I don't blame my old relationships, and I don't blame my old friends. They all live the life they want to. And I'm going to live the life that I want to. So the reason why it's important to create a new environment, a rich environment, when it comes to self-improvement, is because you're going to need that rich environment to grow, to succeed. You're going to need new friends. You're going to need new habits. You're going to need to clean your space, your area. If your room's dirty all the time, how are you going to grow? How are you going to succeed? Because you're going to be lazy. You're going to be sloppy. If your friends are sloppy, your friends smoke, your friends drink, your friends do this, they party all the time, how do you expect to grow? If your girlfriend, if she wants to always go out, if she's always holding you back, if she's always doing this, how do you expect to grow? And again, it's not on these people. It's you. You create your own environment. That's why it's important to make a new environment, a rich environment, so you could grow into the person that you are becoming. Look, in a garden, are you going to give the garden some bad soil? Some soil that won't let it grow? Basically dirt. No, you're going to give it the best treatment. You're going to take care of the garden. You need to give the garden a good foundation. That's why it's important. Now let's get into what to do. Okay, so what to do when it comes to building this rich environment is, one, you want to be observant of what you have done in the past, what has worked and what hasn't worked. Then you want to see what you're trying to become into, the things you need to get done, and at the times you need to get it done. And then the third thing you got to look at is how you feel, your vibrations in these new environments. If you're always operating at a low vibration, you're never going to be able to reach your breakthrough. So get in this rich environment, this high vibration, this observation. Get into that. See what you're doing. Okay, if you see that your friends are always drinking, they're always smoking, they're always like BSing, why hang around them? Don't blame them. You are the one to blame. So take yourself out of that situation. Okay, if your girlfriend's always holding you back, and she wants to go have fun, go live the experience, the high school experience, the college experience, or whatever she wants to go live, why stay? Don't blame her. You're the one putting yourself in that situation. Okay, now personally, you too. The habits you do, all the doom scrolling, all the my bad, but all the doom scrolling, all the BSing, all the procrastinating, all those bad habits, that bad environment, what does it lead you to? Negativity. Okay, now for example, when you are personally, like in your personal habits, if your room is dirty, right, you're not going to be in a high vibration, and that's on you. Don't blame nobody else. In that aspect, you for real can't blame nobody else. There's nobody to blame. It's all on you. And in all of these aspects, you're the only one to blame. So you have to change the game. Well, let's get into my personal experience now. Okay, so my personal experience in creating a new environment for success, it was, yeah, I will admit, difficult at first. I had to do a lot of things that, I never really do. One was I had to leave one of my relationships. I had to leave another relationship. And then I had to leave my friend groups. I had to leave a couple friends behind. I had to stop hanging out really too much with my family. I had to do a lot of things. But now I am operating at such a higher vibration. I no longer feel stress in my brain. I no longer feel like a sadness. I no longer feel heaviness or weight. No, I feel neutral. I feel good. I feel happy. I feel in a state of in a state of a high vibration. I'm no longer vibrating low, because people's energy does affect you, and don't blame those people. I don't blame those people for what I was going through, for the position I was in, because they didn't put me in that position. They didn't hold me back. I holded myself back. It was up to me to realize what was going on. Sometimes I do find myself missing these people, but you have to realize when you are missing these people, when you are missing these times, that's the old you trying to combat the new you. It's okay to reminisce, but let it go. You have to create a new environment for growth. Accept growth in your life. Accept these new things, and you will be deserving of everything. Well, that's pretty much it for today's video. Nothing too much, just a little quick and short. Just remember, guys, be in a state of awakeness and stay on, my boys. Let's get to it.